What up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today, man, I'm gonna be dropping 3 essentials that you need to mention in your everyday prayer, man. I know I ain't posted a video in a couple days, man, but trust, I'm gonna get back consistent, bro. So here, stay to the end. Feel me? I got something for you, for real. But feel me? First, I'm gonna start the video off with a Bible verse, bro. I'm gonna see if I can remember it off the top of my head, bro. I think it's like Proverbs 3, verse 5. They say, dang, I ain't gonna fake it. I probably forgot. I just looked at it there. I ain't gonna lie. I think it said like, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Or I think it might be reversed. I ain't gonna fake it. I think it's lean on your, don't lean on. Hold on, bro. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna reset. I think it's the other way. All right, I got a Bible verse for you, bro. It's Proverbs 3, verse 5. It say, lean not on your own understanding, but trust in the Lord with your whole heart. Feel me? That's one of them Bible verses, man, where it's just really just self-explanatory, man. You just give all your problems to the Lord. Feel me? And everything gonna work out, man. The more you worry about it, the more anxious you gonna get, and the more problems and anxiety it's gonna cause, man. So, what I'm saying? I just say, get all your worries to the Lord, man, and everything will be all right. In all simpleness, man. That's the most simplest way I could put it, man. And that's true. It's true for real. But yeah, man, I was at church today, bro, and I got prayed over today. You feel me? And I was thinking about, what should I get prayed over? So me and my girl went up to the altar, man. We got prayed over. You feel me? And 3 things came to my mind. And then, that's how I ended up getting this video idea, man. And, the first thing that came to my mind was guidance, man. Guidance is such an important thing, especially when you navigating through your life as a young adult. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways, a lot of routes you could take, man. And it's always great to get guidance from the Lord, because he knows all, he is all, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people, take guidance from worldly things like social media or people around them, man. But I think the thing that can guide you the most and put you on the right path is God, and just asking him, to guide you to success, or not even success, man, to guide you to make the right decisions, guide you towards success, guide you towards love, forgiveness, those type of things, man. Just guidance in general, when it comes to your life and how you should live. I say, asking the Lord for guidance is basically the only guidance you need, honestly. So, guidance was the first thing that I thought of, man, because, right now I'm going through, I don't know if I should, quit college basketball, or, keep playing or get a full-time job, or, feel me? I don't know what to do, man. I also don't know if I should, do YouTube, continue pursuing YouTube, man. But, feel me, every time I pray over it, I come back with a video. I ain't gonna fake it, bro, so I know that's a sign for real, bro. But I'm saying, you need guidance for everything that you do in life, man. Asking the Lord for guidance is just something that, that'll help you in the long run, man. You giving it to him. Like I said, the Bible verse I said to start the video, you giving it to the Lord, man, and the Lord always gonna give you the right answer. Whether you want to hear it or not, he always gonna give you the right answer. You can defy him as long as you want, and pick your own route, man, but eventually you gonna have to take his route, you feel me? Because like I said, he knows all, he is all, you feel me? So the only way you can make it through life is if guidance from the Lord, man. Second thing I had was strength, man. People go through things every day within their daily lives, and getting strength from the Lord is getting strength from the Lord. I mean, to be honest, that's all you need in this life, man. You know what I'm saying? You can get through anything if you believe in the Lord and you know that you're getting your strength from him, man. And, it's this Bible verse. I'm not sure what it is, man, but it say, I can't even fake it. I'm thinking about it, bro, but I don't really know it for real, bro. Next video, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna drop it, bro, just because, what I'm saying, I can't tell a story right now, but feel me? He say something like, I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna figure I'll come back to y'all, bro. I know it's in my notes, but I'm on my phone, so I can't even look right now, though. But feel me? But yeah, man, if you searching for strength, man, you'll find all the strength you need in the Lord, man. And I like to say that to a lot of people, man, because a lot of people, they try to get motivation, they try to watch uplifting videos, man, but, all that could work, man, but essentially the most important strength and all the strength that you need is from the Lord, man. You believe that the Lord got you no matter what, man. That's all the strength you need, man. The Lord gonna push you through another day, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's all you need, to be honest, man. That's how I've been trying to live my life, bro. I've been trying to tell myself, man, everything that I need in life is, is from the Lord. So, you know what I'm saying? I try not to depend on worldly things no more because I know the Lord has me, and that's just me being honest. The last essential that I got for y'all, man, is forgiveness, bro. Forgiveness might be, I don't know, all three of them important, bro, but forgiveness might be tied with guidance for the most important, bro. Forgiveness could take you so far, man, you know what I'm saying? Holding a grudge could hold you down so much because you holding a grudge, you know what I'm saying? You holding resentment towards somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And forgiveness, bro, it lifts something off your chest, you know what I'm saying? It lifts something off your heart, forgiving somebody, man. I know it's a lot of circumstances, bro, where you don't want to forgive people, man. You want to do harm to them, or you want to resent them for the rest of your life, man. But holding that energy, man, that energy is holding you back, bro. Holding that energy in, you know what I'm saying, it's draining, bro. It's draining. And why not, forgive the person or forgive what happened. Forgive what happened, man. And you ain't got to kick it with them, you know what I'm saying? But, forgive them for what happened and, just move on with your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Forgive and move on instead of remembering and holding a grudge and thinking about it for the rest of your life and feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying it's going to be easy in the start, if something happened. God forbid something happened. But, you know what I'm saying? Forgiveness is the only route after somebody does wrongdoing to you, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a Bible verse where Jesus says, when somebody asked Jesus how many times they should forgive, and he said 77, right? And he said 77 times 7, bro. And to be honest, I don't know what that is, bro, but I know it's a big number, bro. So, it basically means you should forgive infinitely, bro. I don't know if I said that word right, bro, but it shouldn't be a limit on how much you forgive, man. Forgiveness is the only thing that you can choose to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't get guided. You can't choose to guide yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't choose to get strength from yourself. You know what I'm saying? But forgiveness is the only thing that you can choose to do, and the only thing that can set you free on this world, for real. Like, straight up, honestly, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Lord forgives you. The way that I think about this is, man, if the Lord can forgive me so many times, bro, who am I to not be able to forgive somebody, bro? You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, we not worthy of the Lord's forgiveness, man, but who are we to not forgive somebody else who on the same field as us, man? You know what I'm saying? If God can forgive us, why we can't forgive others? And that's just how I think about it. So, you know what I'm saying? As a Christian, I ain't gonna fake it. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? Especially what I've been through in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. The morals I got, it's hard to forgive people, bro. But feel me, I try to make it I try to put my best foot forward, to be a forgiving person. You know what I'm saying? I pray for it. Every time I pray for the Lord's forgiveness and a forgiving heart, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that can just change your mind, bro. Change your mind. Once you change your mind, it's gonna change your spirit and who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you start praying for things like that, bro, your whole demeanor gonna change. You're gonna become an unrecognizable person, man. So I tell everybody, get in your Bible, bro. Start going to church and those type of things, man. Cause that is really gonna change your life when you start putting the Lord first, man. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. You become a whole different person with a whole new mindset. You feel way better, man. And people actually start to notice it, man. You might think, I'm saying, I'm doing all this for no reason. But people really notice when you start changing because of the Lord. And, it's for the better. And you know what I'm saying? When you start changing like that, man, actually inspires others to change that way as well. Just me being honest, it inspires others to change that way, man. So I aspire you be the change, bro. Be the first person to get changed and get saved by the Lord, man. Because you going to set off a chain reaction, man. And, like with me, feel me, I always been to church, when I was younger. But when I moved out to the suburbs, I didn't really have a church, man. Like last year, I started going to church again. Feel me? And I started going, and people started noticing the change. So I got friends trying to come with me, friends reaching out about God, you know what I'm saying? Got my girlfriend come to church with me every week. Feel me? I got this one man who told me he don't like church because he thinks it's all rigged, who trying to come to church with me because he noticed a change to me, man. So I'm telling y'all, be the change, bro. Be the change. But I'm gonna end this the end of the video, bro. I'll be back on another video tomorrow. I ain't gonna fake it, man. But feel me, bro? Be the change, man. Keep praying, keep God first, stay in your Bible, man. Everything will be all right. Feel me? I told y'all I had something at the end of the video for y'all. I ain't gonna figure out I don't got nothing for y'all. I don't got nothing for y'all, bro. But if you here though, like and subscribe, bro. I'm gonna post a little banger tomorrow. Don't worry about it, bro. I'll post. Told you I'm back posting every day, bro. If I don't post, say something in the comments, bro. Shoot something. Damn, I had to drop the phone. Feel me? But yeah, I ain't gonna fake it, bro. I'll be back tomorrow, gang. Good looking for watching this video. Feel me? Stay tuned, bro. Hey, no, but for real, I do got a crazy video. I should have a crazy video coming though. You feel me? About to give me a new car, man. Stay tuned for that, bro. I ain't gonna fake it, bro. That boy gonna be a little crazy. But feel me? I appreciate y'all watching, man. I'm out.